everybody. I am Diana from the Knee Zone, and I'm joined today by my husband and the amazing Dr. Raj Sinha.
Hello, everybody.
So Siobhan is 12 weeks post-op, okay? And she said, thank you for your suggestions last week. Happy those helped for you. Now she has another question. I feel like my knee is catching when I'm walking or straighten it from bending. Is it possible? Have you been using Nurse Chat GPT? You have such a exact self-diagnosis here. I have patellar Clunk syndrome. From what I've read, it sounds like I have the symptoms. Just want to be ready to, I'm guessing meant ready, to talk to your doctor when you see him on Wednesday. So I'm not trying to make fun of you that you're using Nurse Chat GPT. We're all guilty of it. But I'm going to let the expert here.
So patellar Clunk syndrome is a really uncommon thing. First of all, you have to have something called a posterior stabilized knee. If you do not have a posterior stabilized knee or a PS knee, you do not have patellar Clunk syndrome. So that's something you can ask your surgeon. He or she will tell you exactly which knee they put in there. If it's not a PS knee, then you probably just have some patellar crepitus, which is the lining tissue around the knee going through its early healing phase. And it's grinding. Sometimes it'll cause a little bit of swelling. Very common. If it's painless, it's nothing to worry about. It usually resolves itself. In a very small percentage of people, it doesn't resolve, and they have persistent grinding, painless, and they wind up just having it scoped out. But I do that like one time a year, so it's really uncommon.
I'm going to guess as the non-doctor, when you say when you're walking or straightening it from, it's catching. I had that sensation early on in my recovery as well. So I want to reassure you that's kind of a normal thing. And that catching sometimes is just simply your quads aren't strong enough yet. And that's why you kind of feel like things are like catching a little bit. It's just weakness. You know, you had major surgery just 3 months ago. It was major. You still have swelling in that joint. So let us know next week if you are the one in statistically, I don't know, so small.
And again, you have to have a PS knee to have
and you'd have to have a PS knee. What does PS stand for again?
Posterior stabilized.
Posterior stabilized knee. If you really do have patellar trunk syndrome, you can you're on my email list. Let us know. So Siobhan, I hope that gives you some reassurance.
The other thing I wanted to mention too, you had a sensation of catching, which was actually what I would call clicking, because you had the plastic of the kneecap button hitting the metal of the femoral component, and it was causing a noise, which you were concerned about. And you were calling it catching. I'm like, I call this clicking.
Yeah.
Normal, goes away.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's a great thing. There's a lot of noise somewhere in there, and you're like, oh, what is that? So we're going to say goodbye to you, our friends. We hope to see you next week. If you want something, just drop guide or go to thekneezone.com. Scroll on down, and you can drop and get it right there right away. Thank you all. Thanks for enduring our experiment today.